Oh yeah, we're good. Yeah, I'll do a little tweet. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's post. Can we post it in the 3-person group so I don't have to keep clipping back and forth? Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, I do like the fact that it's daily open, weekly open, and monthly open, which is like, from my limited experience, very much a magnet. So I think that if we spend any time like below sort of the 23K area, then that's our magnet up. But if we oh yeah, big gap. All right, let me get a little tweet going. Oh no, dude. Oh yeah, yeah. That was a deadly. Oh Jesus. Yeah. Oh Jesus. God. What's that? Oh yeah. I mean, that dude is like the alt king. Yeah. Yeah, it's like that's sort of his character, his style is it's like say nothing but everything about like something big coming. And then of course like 2 weeks later some shitcoins pumped 300% and he's like, "Yep, told you guys. Told you so. I'm up $3 million." Yeah, Trader Main said something about how he wasn't always like Hasaka wasn't always like a huge account. And apparently yeah. Yeah. He's had a ton of really good calls, even like dinosaur calls, and I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know if he has like people sending him like awesome DMs like with alpha, where he's just like gets to pick through shit and it's like, let me look at this, let me look at this. Okay, this is good, this is good, this isn't good. I mean, I feel like we do miss a lot just by being only on crypto Twitter, where there's, like there's Korean crypto Twitter or like Chinese crypto Twitter, but it's not on Twitter. They have like communities. Yeah, like the whole like ETC pump. If you were like big on some like the Chinese trading channels, which I don't know what they are, then like there was a bunch of stuff that happened before it pumped up. All right, should we start this thing? Nah, I don't care. It's up to you. I don't have much prepared. No, keep those up. Oh, do you mind sharing your screen? Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
All right.
What's up, chat?
Hey guys. Hey boys.
Happy Sunday.
It says the Lord's Day.
Yes. Yeah.
No gambling.
No gambling. Good thing I don't do any of that.
I know. Calculated. All right. So I'm gonna just hop into ES.
Yep.
All right. Let's just pull it back to like daily.
Yeah.
So last week we talked about it entering what is this? February range. And where are we at? We're in February range now, officially, as of Friday. So obviously first poke in. I mean, I'm expecting a pullback. So maybe pull back, retest this February lows at the 4100 level.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't want to see it come back to 4,000. Like back here, I think it's going to be a lot of damage to BTC.
Definitely.
So maybe a slight pullback, range a bit more, and then I want to see some crazy stop runs of. There's a bunch of stops resting there, and then here there's a bunch of liquidity, and then last week's targets are the February mid-range 4,300, and I think that lands us right around there. So that's kind of what I'm seeing on the daily.
What are you thinking in terms of like timeline for this?
I think over the course of this month, I mean, we're heading into a new month, so I think August is going to look pretty good. July, August, yeah, it's August. So I think August is going to be like overall green month across the board. I think you're going to get crazy crypto rallies that are going to follow ES, but overall, I think ES does head up into February mid-range, 4,300. So like lower time frame setups. Let's see what we have here. I haven't even really looked at it. It's daily open, but I mean, this was a clear trend happening right here. It looks like we kind of broke it, but I don't know. It's like, open, new week, so it's like always a little bit of shenanigans Wouldn't even
Yep.
be surprised if it was something like this, and then we have a fucking huge squeeze, and then we regain this trend. Or alternatively, we could always just start a new trend from the origin. So that would have us come down, maybe deviate below, run these stops, and then once we hit that, we can boom, start pushing up. This is another possible setup. So these are like two setups that I'm looking for tomorrow. That's what I think is likely going to happen. Range, hit one of these trend lines and more upward continuation. Alternative, like I just don't think this is an area where you want to short just yet. It just doesn't make sense for me. I think above 4,000 shorts should be disabled.
Yeah.
If you are trading, ES. I just like from a EV perspective, I think it's negative shorting. Like just wait for long opportunities. And yeah, I think these are the two likely scenarios. I think scenario this wider wider range and like rounding out then push up would probably be more likely than the closer one.
Why is that?
I just think since we entered this new range, some type of base needs to be formed.
Sure.
Also, it would tag this macro trend line, and I think tagging these macro range trend lines are always like pretty good areas for significant bounces. And I do think the next drive into the February range is going to be pretty significant, just because I feel like everyone is just shorting this area, right? I mean, it's bear market mentality, and that's like why we've been. Yeah, everyone's like, oh, everything's a deviation now, and that's what people aren't understanding. I mean, sure, deviations are still going to occur. Eventually, there will be a deviation that will be the top. Like, the top will be a deviation, but again, we don't need to be calling tops. We're going to just ride the flow. You're going to take profits at resistance, and you're going to buy, the new support. That's it. We're not trying to catch every single move, especially in these, like, heavy trending markets, and this is a pretty heavy trend in comparison to what we've been seeing before. I mean, really nice lows formed. Now we're heading up. We broke a very significant resistance. Now heading into a lot of inefficiency over here that I feel like, easy stops for the taking. So
Yeah.
overall, I think mostly upside on ES heading into the week. Weekly targets would be take out these stops. We'll probably get a rejection somewhere around here. I don't know we take out 4,300 this week. I think it's very likely we take out 4,200 though. I think we might come up here, come back down, and then heading into next week, we might get a larger rally into mid-range. So that's overall ES for me.
Question about your trend line, the one you mentioned before, the sort of the macro trend line, a little bit lower. You zoom in.
Yep.
You ever do like more of like a parallel channel trend line?
Oh, like one of these?
Like the top side. So you have like on the lower end, but I was thinking more on like the top. So you have like a trend line on both sides. I don't know if you do that.
So personally, I don't. And the reason being is, I know this is like flawed logic, but this is just how my mind works and how I trade. The horizontal resistances work good in a trending environment. So, let's say we bounce off of this line here. Where is the next horizontal resistance? It's probably here. That's where we're going to go.
Yeah.
Now, you can probably draw like some type of line here, and it's going to, this is right around the same level as this. It's going to be similar confluences, but I've had higher hit rate in aiming for after you bounce off of a trend line. And, the same works in reverse. So, like, if it's a downtrend, then I'm going to follow the downtrend.
Yeah. So
once it bounces here, what's the next downside horizontal support? If this was a downtrend, support is, the 4,200 level, which would be running these highs. So it's kind of the same thing. I never draw the top side, or it would be bottom side if it's inverted trend line. I always just focus on the underside trend line or the overside trend line when drawing macro trend lines or macro range trend lines. It's not really macro, but this is H4 chart. This is a bottom that formed and we've started trending. So I would say this is like the macro move So this would be your macro trend line because it started at the origin of the trending move. So hopefully you can follow that, or chat can follow that.
Yeah, no, I mean, that totally makes sense to me.
So, any questions about ES before I move on? So you think 4K, minus 4K? What do you mean,
what
Liquidity?
you need to see for ES to be like a downtrend to you?
Alternatively,
Bearish,
yeah, you're right.
Bearish scenario.
Bearish scenario, I'll hop on lower time frames. So lower time frame, what am I looking for? Let me remove this one and just assume that it's not regained. So lower time frame, we would come down and we would start doing that rounding out. We would run these, and then likely, you get the drive up, and then you get, just the BART. If we lose this trend line here, very, very likely come down and test 4,000 again.
Yeah.
And coming down and testing 4,000 again puts BTC, probably 21, 22 at least. No, way less. Probably 21K, 20K. So it would be a huge hit for BTC.
Would not be ideal.
Let's see what chat's saying. BTC minus 4K per Bitcoin. Yes. Can you twist my mustache like a villain? Sure. For ES, what if it rejects hard because that shit, once it decides to shit the bed, it does with no pullbacks. And long as how do you overcome that kind of situation? How do I overcome it shitting the bed? Go flat and wait until this trend line breaks. So like you're saying, if it just does this, so also you got to take in mind, we're looking at ES because Bitcoin similarly follows ES, but like what you're talking about is more, specific to that actual ticker, and we'll look at setups, and likely you would get stopped if one of these started nuking.
Yeah.
So like,
do you have alerts set on S&P?
No, but I on my phone I do, on what, Crypto Watch or something like that.
Yeah.
Just because the alerts on here like really hurt my ears. On TradingView, it's terrible.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I think I have like PTSD from Crypto Watch alerts and sleeping on a couch.
I know. I don't know, because I hate using it whenever I'm in positions because there's a delay, and like by the time you're getting alerts that you're getting liquid, like, oh, it's down 2%, you're like already liquidated. It's like, fuck. So I never use that.
Yeah, just in time. Thanks, TradingView.
Yeah, I know. Let's see. Let's say you long the support of that trend. So what? Like, let's say I'm trading ES. So let's say we come in here and it's this. So, you would just have your setup. So you're gonna take a long here.
2R.
Like, let me draw what would happen. So let's say it's something like this. Okay. What you would do is like, okay, that low should hold because two reasons. One, this low took out this low, so that now this low should hold for that particular reason. We've also put in a higher. So this is technically, beginning in a new uptrend. We've also bounced from this trend line. So here's where you're getting long, here's your stop. It's just simple like bullish market structure, long scenario. And you would just get stopped out if it just nukes here. You get stopped like however many R risk, like minus 2R if whatever your trade is. And then like from here, what would I aim for upside? Like obviously aim there, and then you'd have like your TP1 and TP2. Once you hit TP1, stops break even. So then you bring it up, zero risk trade. that's just an example setup of ES. If
Kind of want to take that trade.
that'd be a juicer. All right, kind of the same shit for NQ here.
That.
Yeah, nothing. I mean, the only scary thing that you could argue is that we did kind of SFP. We ran these highs.
Yeah.
And it, if this dumps here, it's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be
It's a nice
really
channel
fucking
on the
ugly.
daily.
Yeah. This is even this is cleaner than ES.
Super clean. Super clean.
Yeah, because you can clearly see the trend shift. Boom, bear. I mean, just accumulation.
Yeah.
Trend begin. So like, right here is where your trend began. Which is why this is going back to like how I chart. Like, this is origin of the trend, your macro trend line. Same story, but yeah, this is really clean. It's kind of the same story. We're at resistance. Where do we want to head? Intra-week targets. What is this? 1320, probably a good one. And then ultimately we would want to take out these highs at 13,500. And that would put us in like a pretty decent spot. Getting past this block of volume right there is probably not going to be easy. Like, these are just ripe stops. Like, things like this are just really easy targets, especially for traditional markets. I tend to see crypto markets like taking liquidity pockets like this, where a lot of the time equities kind of just instantly reject off them. It's kind of just, I think, the way each particular ticker trades is going to be different. Each market trades. But the traditional markets, for the short amount of time that I've been like looking at them, I don't even trade them, but I follow them pretty closely. These top-sided candles where it's like 2 dailies or 2 H4s, and then you have the dump. Like, these almost always get ran in equity markets, so it's just easy targets, stuff like this, just something to keep an eye out for.
Have you inverted this chart recently?
I have not, but we will right now.
Looks pretty good, right?
That looks like a top. Looks like a very much rounded top.
Yep.
Wow. That's something.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep. I mean, at a minimum. Oh, wow.
Bull market.
I know. Back on, boys. You heard it here first. Heard it here first.
Man, if we broke 17K this year.
On NASDAQ?
No, wait. I'm looking at your chart. What's up?
The NASDAQ?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
No, just that would be.
Oh, if you take out the highs, yeah, for sure. Oh my god. I mean, we're bullish. If we get back, listen, I will say it. If we get back above 15K, it's bull market. Bull market's back on. The highs are gone. Like, the highs are toast. This is not what a double top looks like. This is not a double top. A double top would have happened here. Like, we would have topped, we would have came down, and we would have came up again. That's what a double top would have looked like. If we end up trading, in my opinion, if we do something like this, and we spend any time here, dude, these are gone.
Yeah.
So, kind of interesting to see. We never did come down.
Hell of a chart on the weekly. Like, look at that incline.
I know. It's more of a Ponzi than fucking Bitcoin.
Jeez.
This is an actual shitcoin. Just high time frame.
It just happens to consist of, like, the largest companies on the planet.
It's crazy to think about that.
Yep.
Let me see. Yeah, I'm just reading chat right now. Planning on any positions today? I don't know. We're gonna let the day unfold. I typically, like, I lose playing shitcoins and playing Mondays. So where I lose a lot of money. So if there's like a blatant like a blatant trade to take, I'll take it. But I kind of like letting Monday range form. Plus the EOS trade that I tweeted about, boys. We were account balance of 14K. I lost about 4K on that EOS trade, so probably just gonna take a break on that account for the day and wait for a really good setup because this is really annoying. Hey man, hey Raj, how you doing, man? Bull
Do you ever
market.
look at some of the other indexes besides just the techs?
What, ES and Nasdaq?
Yeah, I mean, like, do you ever look at the Russell or?
No. They're like, if you look at it, the correlation's like pretty low compared to ES or SPX. I mean, you could probably try and find some edge there, but I mean, your BTC still doesn't even follow 1-to-1 to ES, so like having something that trades at like a lower correlation beta, like I don't think there's really value in looking at it unless there's like a major event. But all right, I guess we can hop into corn now though.
Oh, we're gonna look at Dixie.
Oh, you're right.
Commodities.
Yeah. Let's look at the VIX.
Yeah, let's look at the VIX.
Guys, we're on the weekly. So either two things happening here. One, we're about to head down to these lows again for the first time in this year. Wouldn't that be a thing? So that's one thing.
Yeah.
Or two, this is a deviation. We're about to snap back like a motherfucker, and this shit is gonna dump to all hell. So those are two alternatives that are gonna happen. So like,
I'm getting insane deja vu right now. I feel like we've had this exact conversation before.
Yeah, I know. Because look, like it's the same story every time. You get like these huge dumps or downtrends, and then boom. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I mean, it's a little bit deep to be a deviation. Not that this even works on TA like that well, right? It's more or less just kind of a litmus test on where we're at with the market.
Yeah.
But the fact that this is just grinding down, I mean, this is a pretty confirmed trend line.
Yeah.
It's a pretty confirmed trend line.
Very much. How many touches is that? Like even high time frame on the weekly touches.
Weekly touches, we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's pretty confirmed that would be a trend line. So, I mean, a weekly break. I think we're heading to the lows, and what would that mean? I mean, obviously it depends how fast you dump, but what it looks like is like once you come down to these lows, you usually spend a decent amount of time down here. Like it usually doesn't just come off of a high and just rip right back up. There's no real V reversals. Usually you spend a little time round out, then pop up, round out, pop up. So yeah, I would assume us to kind of, one of these. Assuming this isn't a deviation, I think it's probably just going to be one of these. Just like you see all over here. This is a daily, right? So. Yeah, I'm going to check Dixie, dude.
Well, it's a good thing TradingView is giving us a strong sell signal on the VIX.
Dude, that's all the TA we need. That's all the TA we need.
Corn's going up, boys.
All right, Dixie. Still in our multi-year breakout.
Oh yeah.
Let's see what the daily. Oh man. Hey, there's our circles from last week.
Yep.
Trend line break. You know what that means? The rule of the trend line break is if it's not a heavy trend, we usually go back to the origin of the trend, which would be like 102. So
trend origin.
Let's go to the H4. Usually, like, I won't go lower than H4 just because I don't trade this, and it's more or less just, again, just like the VIX. Oh yeah, very keyword. All right. So, yeah, I think it's just kind of a nice little channel here. Downtrend channel. What I do like is on the H4, we clearly bottomed. We had a huge rally up, and the rally didn't stick. It got rejected, and then we continued to sell off. So
Yeah.
what does that mean to me is this probably isn't a deviation. If it was, I think this H4 candle would have came up here, would have stuck, and we would have kept going. So in my opinion, this was not a deviation, and we'll likely see downtrend continuation. And if you hop on, yeah, like these lower time frames that I really don't look at, but just for the sakes of looking at for the stream, I think this breakdown, retest, fail to break out, and now we're forming bearish market structure. I think it's down. And it would also align with my thesis on we head down closer to trend origin. I mean, last week we said at a minimum it's going to go to 105, and we're at one. We hit 105.5, so we're pretty on point there. And then the second goal last week we had 103.8. Not there yet, but I would say it's very likely we're heading to 103.8 at a minimum. If I were to take this trade right now, target 1, T1, T2. As soon as you hit T1, obviously break even. But I think that's a really good trade to take if I were trading Dixie, because clear invalidation. If you do get back, I mean, you might squeeze and get scammed out. So you could probably put your stops up, the order block a little bit higher.
Financial advice.
Yeah. Not financial advice, financial advice. What you could do is you could put your stops a little higher as long as you're able to monitor your trade. Yep. Because I wouldn't this thing kind of like scam rips sometimes. So if you get one of these, that'd be super annoying to get stopped out. But I would look for any type of regain and hold of the trend line. That would be, you cut at whatever your R is. Yeah. But I think overall right now it's a pretty good RR short. And even if you wanted to be more conservative, what you could do is you could wait for this channel to break as well as this horizontal. That'd be kind of a double confirmation, get something like this, and then you could short on the retest. Your stops would go at the trend line. Your R is a little bit worse, but your confidence in the trade would be higher. It's also another setup. So
I'm thinking maybe for next market review or during the week, we should see if Float has time to do to help do some commentary on
that would be cool.
Currencies, especially with BitMEX launching the FX perps, I think this week.
Good timing. Yeah, we can absolutely get him on board. I mean, I'm very, very amateur. I know absolutely nothing about anything but Dixie.
Yeah.
So
yeah, me too.
Even learning some cool stuff on stream with him live would be awesome.
Yeah, I think what did he say today, that he's big on euro and the pound?
Yep.
Is that what he mostly trades?
Yep, euro and the pound.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
it'd be cool to have him do some TA on those two.
Yeah. Chat, would you be about that? Looking at a little bit of Forex?
Do we care about chat?
You thinking, boys?
This is just for selfish reasons.
Alright.
Oh yeah, Dingus. How many pairs are in the DXY anyways? I could look it up, but putting you on the spot.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know. All right, we're heading to what everyone came here and cares about.
Wait, I thought we were gonna look at some commodities.
Oh yeah, what do you want to look at? Oil?
Natural gas and oil.
Oil? Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Bottoming out, boys. I think we're kind of bottoming here. This very much looks like a bottom in my opinion.
This is the 12 hours. We have how many touches in your purple box do we have? What is that? One, two.
One, and then a nice. Only thing I dislike is this fake break. It ran all the stops. And rejected pretty hard back into the channel. So if I was trading this, which I'm not, if I was, I would wait for a channel break. I'm confident in getting long on setups like this where it's like, okay, we're coming into support, rounding bottom, I like the price action, like I'll go ahead and get long early before I'm actually given the trigger. And then once the trigger hits, I can like add more size and whatever. But because this fake break happened, I wouldn't be confident in getting long until I do get the trigger. So I would wait for the trend line break, retest, and then go. And then what you do is you get long on the break. So overall, I think this might be bottoming here. This looks pretty rounded though. Got a higher time frame. And if you hop into, let's get rid of these. Let's hop into.
It's not great for equities though, if that's bottoming.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, alternatively, what we can see here is if we're looking for.
Wait, what's the reverse? What's the reverse?
Yeah, no, I do see this now though. This does look pretty bullish, but what we're gonna look for is this. So we kind of want to see the trend line act as resistance now that it rejected so hard off. We want to see it break this little uptrend, and what this would become is kind of a bearish flag to the entire down channel, and then we would see some expansion down to 85s maybe.
How many days has oil been trending down on this most recent downtrend? What is that?
It would be 33.
From 124 here was kind of a little. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, from this channel particularly, 33 days.
Interesting. Well, I mean, going into, August. What do they say normally? Like the consumption of oil and gas and just all petroleum products begins to peak in like, is it really early autumn, or I don't know.
I have no idea, but I mean that would kind of make sense, right? Like I don't know if people
like demand. Yeah.
I feel like people are mostly on the road throughout the summer, heading into the fall.
I guess it depends on like whether the country uses like what they use for heating their homes and shit.
Natural gas, propane, electricity. Oh.
Yeah, and you got. Do you have natural gas on your favorites, your watch list?
What is this, CL? What's this one? Oh, it's oil. No, what's natural gas ticker?
Let's see. I have it somewhere. I just have it as natural. Oh yeah, natural gas, one word, by capital.com.
All right, I've never charted this before, so. Oh man, this kind of looks like a double top though. Like if we're talking about double tops, this is like what I personally would want to see for a double top. You have like a lot of volume coming up into a high, kind of like blow off, huge sell off, huge rip back that doesn't take out the highs.
Yep.
This would be a double top. Come back down to these lows.
Revert to the mean.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I think commodities in general don't have like super strong trends for most of the time, but I mean, given sort of like world macro right now, it's a little bit different.
Yep. Yes, I think it really just depends what you would want to see. Like, this liquidity's terrible. Maybe because of the weekend or something. Yeah, so what we would want to do, this is like a really not, look at this trend. This is like easy mode trading. What we did is like we actually just retested the trend line and
Yep.
broke. So what you don't want to see is like if you're trading this, you wouldn't want to see any type of price above $9 again on this particular ticker. Above $9, you're probably gonna take out these highs over here.
Do you want to look at gold or silver? There might be some gold bugs in chat.
What is?
You can look at gold futures if you want.
Or,
This CFD
straight up gold.
Hell yeah.
Oh, this is the bottom of a trend. It's coming off.
What do you think?
All right, guys. Trend
apocalypse scenario. Are you buying gold and silver or just ammo and canned food?
Definitely gold.
Definitely gold. All right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why?
I'm at range lows.
All right. That's good.
Yep.
That's a good time to buy.
Yeah, and I don't know if ammo has a particular ticker, but I know this does, and I'm confident in my risk versus reward taking a long here. So apocalypse, don't worry, boys. Our risk is only no, this is actually a really nice chart. This looks good.
Actually, gold looks decent here.
I mean, at a minimum, you probably get the 0.382 level. Like at a minimum, you probably get some type of wick up in the air. But you know, if history says anything, and this is like over a 1-year chart, I think, or 1-year range, we probably just head back to fucking 2K.
Well, I'm gonna take the counter trade. I'm not gonna short gold, but I'm gonna buy. The other dystopian end of the world. Apocalypse.
Buy ammo. See,
I'm gonna go for ammo.
I feel like that's kind of short.
It's like gun manufacturer stocks. What is that?
I feel like that might be short-sighted though. You think the world's coming in, but little do you know it just completely rebounds, and I'm rich, and you're stuck with ammo.
Well, I mean, I can sell it on Craigslist or something.
Yeah. Nice. Right. Buy gold, bung the women, become a whore lord. Yes. Thanks, Austin.
My thoughts exactly.
Yeah.
Bung the women. I think I know what that means.
Hey, you bung them, you know. All right.
All right. Let's get into Bitcoin.
Okay, the corn.
No one cares about gold.
This is really all I care about though too. So, let's see here. Let's get the 3-day. I mean, it looks like it's about to turn into a spinning top cock.
Well, we love those around here.
Yeah.
Out of all the patterns on the chart, the spinning top cock, number one.
Little do you guys, well, I guess all you guys need to know is it's bullish.
Yeah.
It's good. The spinning top cock.
I mean, it goes without saying.
Yeah. It's the best formation.
A name like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So we just gotta make sure. We gotta make sure this ends up not SFPing.
No rounding at all. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know. So this is kind of my argument. I was really like, so when things start trending up super hard, I kind of like, always look back, and I always put in like the paid group, that guys, we haven't really formed like bullish market structure. I mean, we're in a bullish market structure, we haven't put in like that higher low yet. So whenever we get pretty overextended, we head into a significant resistance, I kind of think about, hey, we haven't put in this higher low yet, so a pullback, a profit taking pullback is likely coming soon. So my only question or argument here would be, do you call this a higher low? I think you could.
Wonder what chat thinks.
For a heavily trending market, I think you could probably call this a pullback
Yeah.
or a higher low.
Yeah. I mean,
But
Mango in chat says it's an extended bear flag.
okay, this guy.
Yeah, Mango Contago. I don't know if like, are there mango futures? Like, is that your normal market you trade? That's pretty cool. If so.
Wheat was easy juice like a couple months ago, I think.
Wheat?
Wheat, yeah. Did you see wheat futures?
Yeah.
That shit was fucking wild. It's actually just straight up shitcoin. It was like 20% in a day. That's insanity.
Well, it's like people around the world are like, well, turns out the only two out of three countries that grow wheat, they're at war with each other. So good luck.
Easy, like that was whenever Bitcoin was like just chopping too. I think, like I think there was higher volatility in actual. I guess it's a commodity, right? Commodity trading. Double rejection of the weekly high, denying weekly EMA. I think everyone was betting on 26K and still do, so we won't. Yeah, I don't think we do 26K. I actually think we do 28K.
This week?
Okay.
Or
no, just sometime in August.
August, okay.
Yeah, I think 25K this week is possible. You trade TLRY and I don't. Isn't that a weed stock?
TLRY? I thought that was a shit coin.
Hi, I'm new here. Can you take a look at RVN? No. Can you do copper? If you give me a ticker, I will do copper. I know all the crackheads in like southern states like steal copper out of walls.
Well, like, did you hear all of the the catalytic converters were getting stolen out of people's cars? And that's primarily because of the one of the metals in there is at all-time highs. I think it's like palladium or something.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That shit's hilarious.
I could be totally wrong, or just
no. I know people. I know there was like a bunch of videos of catalytic converters being stolen, but I wasn't exactly sure why.
I've seen pictures of people like literally putting like chains and like welding their catalytic converters to chains so that thieves will stop legit like taking a fucking axe grinder to it. Not an axe grinder, but what do they call it?
Oh,
one of those
angle
grinder.
Yeah.
Taking an angle grinder to it. Just cutting that bitch off.
Holy shit. Dude, you have to be down so bad to be stealing catalytic converters. Like, come on.
What's the RR? Is there like an RR on catalytic converter theft?
Jail or a grand?
Yeah, I mean, like, like what are you making per hour, I guess, is a better question, right? Like if you can steal, let's say, 2 catalytic converters per hour, right?
It might be worth. Hold up, boys.
How much do you get?
Cashing in the accounts.
Let me check Facebook Marketplace real quick.
Cash in the accounts, boys. Dude, you can make like 300 per converter, 700 in a large. That is terrible money. I make that in like half of a trade. Less.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's not even worth. That's terrible. Holy shit.
Yeah. Oh man.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, it looks kind of rounded. We could argue that this is a high or low, but I think if we get back above 24K, I think we might be good. We'll hop into ones with lines, but I just kind of wanted to look at a clean chart.
Yeah.
Very underrated. The H12 is very, very rounded. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a scary looking chart.
Yeah. And there's no real wick on this H12, but I guess it's the daily too.
Yeah.
I mean, what did we open at? 287. The low is 273. So technically we have a daily wick, but we're praying for something like this. Bulls are praying for something like this right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that rejection's just pretty nasty. I mean, we had this Darth Maul happen. You
Oh
check,
yeah.
this thing was pretty brutal. I know Float Knight nailed this with a short.
Hmm.
Um, and I really wanted it to pump off of the Darth Maul, and it just rolled over.
Yeah.
Rolled over, pretty sad. So,
I think.
yeah, I mean, inevitably, I think the issue is that like I said, we needed to form this kind of rounded bottom if we are, or alternatively, you know, we're gonna trade lower and then round out. But like you have to put in these market structure. You have to actually build out the market structure a lot of the time. And I think people think that like markets can do this, like, you know, time after
Straight
time.
up.
Yeah, and like, where is your market structure? Like, this isn't a low. Like, you need to come lower. Like, ultimately, like, maybe low time frame, you don't have to worry about shit like this, but whenever we're looking at the H4, H12, price needs to put in these lower highs, I mean, these higher lows, if we're in a trending market. So,
I agree.
all right, let's hop in. Last thing I want to see. What indicator have I always said on the weekly is the biggest goat of an indicator ever? So fucking stock. All right, did it not just call another bottom? It literally called another bottom. Look at all these instances that I've circled before. These are all bottoms. You guys are missing out. So we still have room. This is going to go higher. Bitcoin's going to go higher. I mean, simply off this alone, you know, history would say, you know, we're going higher still. Double rejection of fib level, retrace 2 levels. I don't think within a week. At least I hope so. I shorted. Well, you very well could print.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this guy. All right, I don't have time to look at that. Another argument might be the bullishness right now on the alts. They do that a lot to squeeze shorts out when going low. Bollinger Bands. Hey, do any one of you do market maker strategies? I do not. Would you get in any longs here? Hold up, man. Jeez, we're getting there. You're about 10 minutes ahead. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. All right, we'll hop into my lines chart now.
There's just a couple lines.
Just a few. Okay, a couple things. The most important trend line of all.
Oh yeah.
Obviously this guy, right?
Oh yeah.
If this guy goes, new lows, in my opinion.
See you at Wendy's.
Yes. Your bags, if you're not shorting, they're gone. So what's the next trend line that I'm looking at? All right, so we did bottom here, right? And again, guys, my trading style is super like an ABC 1 2 3. I have low IQ, so I have to trade very simple.
Me too.
So look, base of origin, we started a trend. The trend needs to hold. That's it. Everyone can make money now. So this trend line is pretty important to hold, I think. If we lose this, these stops get taken here. I think we come down to 20,200.
This is like the exact same as last Sunday, right? Where we were right on.
Yep.
Like a pretty significant trend line.
Yeah, it's right here.
And then it died.
Right here, boys. It's almost the same story. Like right here.
Where is Sunday? Sunday was the what?
22nd, 23rd? 24th.
24th. So yeah, where's the 24th?
Oh, it's over here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was this, I think. Was it this?
Yeah, it might have been.
I'm pretty certain that was it.
Yeah.
That was definitely it. Yeah, so same story here. For your question, would I get long? I think it's probably a good risk versus reward long. Again, like I said, I just ate like a fucking I gave back literally, I got short at the top, and I tweeted it yesterday. We almost 3x the account. We juiced up, and I literally gave back 50% of what I made yesterday on this fucking EOS trade. So no, I'm probably gonna take a day off because I'm actually low key tilted. It's not even about the money; it's about the percent on a shit coin that I lost, that I always lose. And I tell myself that I'm not gonna trade the shit coin again. And then what do? I go and trade the shit coin. So it's just like I'm a silly goose. That's what I'm getting at.
You learn from your mistakes, is what you're telling us.
Holy shit. So if I were to get long, I think getting long here makes some sense. Probably put your stops. I think 23K should hold. But I would put it at like 22.95. And I think what you can aim for is,
depending on your exchange.
Yeah, exactly. 25.2 at a minimum. I still think higher, but again, like, the market doesn't go straight up, so it'd be something like this. So you'd want to TP here and get long back here, you know, whatever, unless you're getting swing long. But that's and then what you could do is, if you got long here, you could TP obviously at this downtrend. Then if you know, if we begin to break out, you can get long on the trend line break and aim to take out the highs. And here's your T1 and your T2.
I think you've converted like at least 60 to 70% of the Tealstreet community to use trend lines. Because from what I remember, like 8 months ago, hardly anyone would post TA or charts with trend lines like these. But now, everybody has them on their charts.
Yeah,
you've brought them into the cult of the
trend line. The trend line trader.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I might put them on my chart now too.
I mean, it's like, it's whatever works for you. I mean, like, it's a lot of, if you look, a lot of the time the trend lines align with horizontals, and you know, vice versa. So it's like whatever kind of works for you. But my eyes are just drawn towards, you know, trend lines, usually speaking, and then using them in confluence. But yeah, I think this is a pretty important level to hold, is what you're asking. I kind of don't like how shitty the volume is down here, though. I'll be honest. This is like one of those things that kind of does this, and then it goes womp. It's kind of one of those things. So I would definitely be using hard stops if I'm getting long here. And then lower time frame, if I'm looking to short, really obvious is like, you know, we're shorting on the trend line break. I'm not gonna TP here. What I would do is we'll probably get a bounce, and then I'll compound here if we break this low, and then we're gonna target, you know, these bottom side wicks. TP1, TP2 is gonna be 20,000 to 20,200. We'll layer our asks all in there.
Looks good.
So that's a bit corneal for me. But yeah, what I would love to see is just a huge BART here. It actually doesn't really matter, but I kind of don't want to pull back. Like, I would rather just be able to ape into a trend, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's just preferential for I think most people, just ape into a trend.
Wait,
because
you don't wanna trade chop and crab markets? What?
I mean, people are like, oh, a breakdown, you could hop into the breakdown. Dude, it's been scary shorting these breakdowns. Like, these breakdowns buy back quick, so it's like,
Oh yeah.
shorting's super dangerous. So until like actual sentiment shifts, I think shorting should only be done with like a much smaller size than what you're actually trading with.
Yeah. Low leverage. Or just YOLO.
Let's see what. Not better to wait to see if BTC holds the trend line? I mean, if you hop into lower time frames, it's literally holding the trend line. I don't know what you're asking. Where else would you long? If not the trend line, which would technically be support.
Maybe he's thinking like horizontal.
He asked if BTC hold the trend line.
Oh.
So, I don't know. Like, it is holding the trend line, and it's also above VWAP. So it should be trending up. Can someone please short ape? No. Sorry, Lucardi. Can you show the RSIs? Market order it down to 2 ape. What the hell is apes pumping? Oh. Yeah, I'm done trading alts until we're in large size in that account. Until that account's at 100k, which is hopefully by the end of August. If it's not, I'm a LARP.
Big time LARP.
Yeah. Then we're not trading alts until then, because this shit happens. Like these setbacks, like it was only 4k, but like 4k is a lot of ammo on a 10k account. Or what was a 14k account? Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that can set you back like weeks, right?
I mean, it sat me back the weekend, basically.
Yeah.
It's just, you can tell how tilted I am. But yeah, I think overall buy here. If not, just wait for lower. Where would I see it come? What would it look like if it came down lower? I think something like this. I think it would just be like kind of the same shit that we got over here. You know, this bullish like buybacks off the lows.
Do you have Bitcoin dominance on your watch list?
Yeah, I do. It's probably nuking. It is nuking still. Yeah, so, another argument for me was I think Bitcoin's topped out and it's done pumping, and I think we re-nuke to new lows whenever we're down here in BTCD. And what's kind of crazy too is like I haven't even looked at VIX before, but let's just say in theory it takes a month, because that's from where we are now. If it keeps nuking at the same rate, about a month and a half. Let's just hop back to VIX. Where would VIX put us if it keeps nuking at the same rate? See, I'm trying to build a story,
Yeah, I mean, you could probably fractal it.
Oh, it's nuking like, what is that? 30, 40 days?
Yeah.
It'd be about the same rate, right?
Close
Yeah,
to it.
I guess we could do a fractal, but I don't know. You get the point. What I'm trying to say is like month and a half. It looks like we're gonna see things kind of juicing up here. We're gonna see it pumping. I think it looks fucking good. And then let me hop onto ETH, because this is what I need to start focusing on too, a little bit more. I mean, look at these buybacks. This shit is so bullish. I mean, goddamn, if this wasn't a BART, every single bear is bamboozled and lied to.
Yeah.
What I don't like though is this very much is a fucking deviation. What we'll confirm, and it'll probably align with what direction Bitcoin's gonna go, is if we reject, come back down. If we see that, it's bad news, boys. Pretty bad news. And it's even worse news if we get below this purple box. This should be support now. I mean, we've arranged up here for what? Like throughout the weekend? Is that it? Since Friday? Yeah.
Yeah, Friday.
Since Friday. So, yeah, we definitely want to see us getting back up top. I mean, this looks like the biggest BART head known to man. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I'm bullish still, like for upside, but this looks like it's gonna go straight to like 1400 in like 2 candles. In 2 H4 candles, it's gone. Instantly deleted.
Just not even a bid. Just gaps.
Yeah, actually. I mean,
just empty order books.
What
market makers just gone. No
I'm at
liquidity.
This, and then it would literally be this.
Oof. Take out that low.
Yeah.
Take out the other low.
I think you would probably do this.
Definitely possible.
I think it would do that.
Honestly, I think there's a pretty decent chance that that line actually happens. I'm not betting on it. I'm saying
No, I know. Like,
probability.
yeah, it's the probability is greater than zero that this happens.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we can obviously sweep the highs first or whatever, but I really do believe that once this does break down, this type of this type of move here, this is the shit that you don't want to see. There's two types of PA that you don't want to see. It is either this straight up shit or like this type of PA where it's like these little tiny higher lows and higher highs where it never actually puts in market structure. So like if you look at the difference, in my opinion, like looking at more a macro thesis, like you want, let's say you're an investor, even though we're not, but like we kind of are investors in the sense like we're invested in like the market to enter a trend. And if you want to see the market enter a trend, you want to see clean market structure happen. This is not good market structure for, you know, a bullish market. You know, it's good for hopping in pumps, but for like a longer term outlook, this isn't kind of not what you want to see. If you look at Bitcoin, it looks much better. Where you know, you take out a lot. I mean, so like really, if I actually care about Bitcoin going up in the future, like I kind of want some of this inefficiency filled out. So that, like, although we don't really want that, that's kind of what we want to ensure we go much higher. But if you look at any real like bullish market that's tough to break down, that isn't like buying back, it's very clean, like uptrends that are retested time and time. And like a lot of these, like these candles like on ETH, where it's just, you know, green H4 after green H4 stacking on top of each other, there's no real retest. You can probably hop into lower time frames, and like look, this is not what you want to see. Like it's okay to have like a lot of H4s and a lot of like green candles on the upside, but what you don't is want is like these huge gaps up, and then look at like nothing's retested here. All you're doing is kind of just grinding into the next gap up. So that's kind of like
fair value gap if you believe in those.
Yep. I don't trade them, but yeah, like exactly. This is not the kind of shit that you want to see whenever you're kind of hoping for a more of a macro uptrend. So.
And we've got the one of the bigger events for the ETH merge is on August 4th, I believe, which is this coming Thursday.
Oh shit, now, is it?
It's not like, it's like one of like their test nets upgrade or something, but I guess it has like, people are gonna watch that to see like if it's successful, then I guess the ETH merge is like on track. If it's not successful, if there's a bunch of problems, then potentially the ETH merge gets like delayed more. So
maybe it's just rinse and repeat of the ADA. Remember how bad that was? The ADA release of the smart contracts.
Nobody pays attention to that shit, right? Cardano?
Didn't it like?
I know. I mean, maybe. Yeah, probably.
I'm pretty certain. Like, you can actually pick out on the chart if someone in chat knows the date that like the smart contracts for ADA came out. If you
know it, if you know that date, by
or even the month,
Cardano, you're banned.
Even the month. I actually think like it was like one of these. Like if I remember correctly, it was like it exploded up and it was just boom. Like Charles was out. Charles just bounced.
Dumped all of his bags.
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm stepping away from the Cardano Foundation because I don't want it to be a conflict of interest.
Yeah, nice.
Basically, Charlie Lee from the Litecoin Foundation in like 2014 or 2015, whatever, basically set the trend for like coin founders. Like, if you want to do like a big rug pull or, you know, sell all of your bags, you just have to tweet out that you're you're stepping away from the project because you're ready for the next
very
generation.
Respectable. Very respectable.
Yeah, next generation of developers really should take the lead on this. And,
Let's see. Blackbird said, "Isn't the move up already been traded on the left of the chart, and it's just causing positions to be closed, etc." Are you saying like profit taking?
I don't know. Cardano's chart actually kind of looks like
no. So I actually tweeted this chart, like just a screenshot of it because I was curious what people were thinking, because this chart looks fucking pretty good. Like this kind of looks like a bottom. This kind of looks like look. This is
Okay.
bottom 101, guys. All right.
I wish it
Capitulation
had gone a
candle.
little bit lower.
These guys are still trapped. One wick down, boom. It's kind of like I mean, not necessarily Dalai Lama exactly, but in a sense, like same idea. Now the only issue with this is like, if this was like a more of like a Bitcoin or Ethereum, it's pretty convincing bottom. But some of these altcoins literally just won't catch bids.
Yeah, they can go down forever, and some of them do until basically there's just no one trading it.
Yeah, so like, yeah, this kind of does look like a bottom, but it's like, do I want to buy this? Probably not until
Look at that wick. Sorry,
this
on
one.
the left. No, further back. Like, look at that.
Oh, what?
Is that fucking real? That's like a Kraken bug.
Holy shit! That's definitely had to have been a bug.
Kraken just had no.
Oh, dude, someone got wrecked. No
Oh
shot.
Lord.
How?
Jesus.
Oh, there it
Did
is.
it go to 0 on Kraken? I mean, that's a Kraken thing.
0.15. Oh my god.
I'm sure it didn't do that on every exchange.
No. I'm saying someone got destroyed.
Yeah.
Someone literally just lost 80%.
It's amazing.
That
is a
sucks.
beautiful wick.
Fucking sucks.
Anyways, guys, here's my ref link to kraken.com.
Dude, wait, is it them who actually offers like low leverage futures, or is that like...
Yeah, they do. I think they have low leverage futures. Yeah, I think it maxes out at like 5x.
So those are rookie numbers.
Yeah.
Let's see what that's a... I could imagine. That's rough. I mean, that's what I get. You had to market it pretty big size to have that happen, though.
Yeah. Also, it's like mandatory KYC, and I think there's even like extra steps to do the futures on Kraken. So when there's exchanges like Bybit, FTX, I mean, what's the point? Like, what's the point of using Kraken?
Oh yeah, we're gonna... I'm pretty convinced.
Sure, yeah.
I'm pretty convinced for Ethereum, Bitcoin, these guys are toasted. This
What's that from May?
0.76. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's...
Look at this. This is really nice. This is like a little
Very
consolidation above
super clean.
above this week. So this is last week. This is Friday. This is like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So in theory, this enters here, 0.8, which we were talking about last week. So this is going to be a motherfucker because I think is that the all-time highs? Yeah, that would be all-time highs. The flippening.
Oh yeah, definitely gonna happen, guys.
But this looks really good. Like, if I'm getting,
Yeah, I mean,
if I'm getting long, I'm getting long ETH. Fuck Bitcoin. This shit is beautiful.
and that's from... What was the previous...
Look
I'm trying to see the date
of what?
we're about to break.
Oh, May 10 is where we're trying to head for.
Yeah.
But look, this is a beautiful low. Look at this, H4 OB, come down, retest H4 OB, come down, run the H4 OB, stops, come back up, rehold, boom, even retested. This is super clean.
Very clean.
God, I wish every chart traded this easy. But this looks solid. So let me see if we're not even really overheated on any indicators. My RSI. So we're looking good there.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys.
How are the Elliott waves?
Well, I'm
Waves of Elliott.
bringing up Market Cipher.
Yeah, quick.
But yeah, so if ETH BTC, dude, also, I didn't kind of see this.
Break out of that, do a little backside retest, and then...
Oh, yeah. Boom.
Oh, yeah.
She gone. So I think if we crack this, one, ETH's been leading, so probably telling for the entire market. Risk on for all alts. You're gonna see your favorite shitcoins pumping. So probably if you're I refuse. I'm telling you, I'm not touching them. I will stick with ETH. But yeah, hop in your alts or ETH. Just keep an eye on Bitcoin, and I think this bad boy is straight up vertical taking this guy out, which would put, like, I never talked about my ETH targets. Everyone's gonna say I'm crazy, but this is my ETH target. 2K. 2K ETH. 2K ETH TP1. 2300 TP2.
Not that long ago, I think it was Sam from Alameda was tweeting about how, man, trading's easy, just buy ETH under 2K.
Dude, he's on something actually.
That was actually true for like a pretty long time, where he was just like buying under 2K and it would get like a really good bounce. So this is the first time we've traded under 2K, like significantly under 2K.
Yeah, we're pretty fucking deep down here, dude. ETH was $800. That's insane.
Yeah, look at the high of 2020.
Where is that? Oh my god.
Why weren't you guys buying ETH
$300?
$300?
Yeah, why didn't you buy and hold? They say 4K.
Yeah, I was yeah.
Yeah,
Timber's long as well.
Guys, I got long here. I sold here. Then I got long here, and then I sold here. Oh yeah, and then I decided to short here too. I'm humble.
If you were in my private group, you would know.
Yeah, you would know. It's only $500 a month. Small fee. But yeah, I mean, what this ultimately could be is imagine, and then imagine the smell, and then this is your range.
Dude, we're going to 10K.
What you could also argue is this, and then here.
I see it.
I think that's pretty clean.
Pretty damn clean.
Paid group 0.6 ETH. I think that's a fair price. You're gonna see 0.1 ETH BTC. I think at some time we will probably see that. I do agree. Based of watching both in Bookmap, I think if you filter out the giant 1 million orders, I think ETH is doing like 50x the trading volume in BTC. That's insane.
On bot or perps or both?
ETH target is 1911. Yeah, that's a decent target.
I mean, currently on FTX, ETH perps have higher volume than Bitcoin. Like, not like by a significant amount.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. And I guess, yeah, then if it's OKEX as well, then. So, pretty nuts, actually. So, yeah, I guess just don't even need to trade Bitcoin anymore. Just long ETH.
Yeah, long ETH and don't short. Just wait. That shit bounces so hard. Have we looked at the fucking ETH bounces? Have been ridiculous. Like, everyone that's shorting into lows is just getting ripped up on the. I mean,
yeah.
no,
broke at this point.
No mercy. I mean, look. Oh, it's nope. Oh, nope. No, nope. Like, stop shorting this coin. I know there's half a chat shorting coin. Every half chat shorting ETH. I already know it. Don't short ETH. You're gonna lose money. Short Bitcoin. What's your thoughts on inflation and big recession? Do you think money will go to the stock market? I'm not a macro trader, so I'm not gonna tell you anything. My overall thoughts, I think short to midterm, a little bit bullish, long term bearish, very long term bullish. So here's your young, old. This is me on an age chart. Bull, bear, bull. So like, I think we're going to continue to rally. Then I think we're going to go into a bearish market. Even worse. Whenever secondary and tertiary effects hit.
Good word.
And then I think after shit has hit the fan, bottom kind of forms out, then we'll enter another situation where it's like, where we get one of these. After we come down to like here. So
and that's like not totally unreasonable. Maybe not at that steep of an incline.
No, I think it. I think it might be something like this.
How far back does this chart go?
It might be something like that. Like over the course, the rest of 2023 and 2024. Then I think the next presidential cycle might bring some type of economic change.
God.
98.
Dude, amazing.
These all reverted back to origin.
Yep.
Until isn't 2008 the housing crisis?
That was the Great Recession, Great Financial Crisis, whatever.
Yeah.
The Big Short.
Yep. Well, how's the dude? If this was the Big Short, what about this? I mean, I guess like from a percentage perspective, it's far more significant, right? Yeah.
7%.
Yeah, we're only what 30% down now, or at the max. Oh, we were only 25% down. Psh,
Yeah.
those are rookie numbers. There's nothing.
Rookie numbers. There was a couple things that I was going to ask. I don't think you have them on your watch list, but some of the total charts I know people like to look at. If you go to the search and then you just type in total,
Yeah.
you'll see the total market cap. There's some like only stables, some with or without Bitcoin.
Oh, we're back above $1 trillion. That's bullish.
What was the peak though? 3 trillion?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, geez.
We tapped it.
Why didn't we just fucking sell everything and just flip 100% short at 3 trillion, guys?
I know, it's easy. I did. You didn't?
Yeah. No, I did.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was 50x short at 3 trillion.
Yeah, $3 billion.
Yep. That's me.
But hilarious. It's kind of just the Bitcoin chart though. I mean,
Yeah.
it's really nothing too fancy. This is just the Bitcoin chart.
Well, you can pull it up without Bitcoin. It's like total exclude Bitcoin. Should be that total 2. Yeah. There it is. Again, looks pretty damn
Yeah,
similar.
it's gonna be. I mean, because all of them trade somewhat beta to Bitcoin, right?
For sure.
I mean, this is probably a rougher downtrend than the previous one at 68. Can we go back to the old chart from here? Yeah. It's a little bit less, but not really. Go to Bitcoin. What's this leg down? Yeah, see, like the alts obviously got hit like 7% harder, but it's all kind of just the same fucking chart in my opinion. As long as you're following Bitcoin, you kind of know what's going on with the alts. Your risk on alts whenever your risk on Bitcoin.
I think there was like a total chart that's like only stable coins. I think that actually was not following Bitcoin or anything like that. I can't find it though.
Um,
I'll find it for next time.
what is stable quants?
Oh,
Stable.
UST. Oh yeah, UST. Is that even being traded anywhere?
Dude, it's worth $1.
Dude, this is pro shares. This is
What the
an
hell is
ETF.
this? UST.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Oh
Oh my
yeah.
god, yeah.
What's it trading at right now? 3 cents. Very nice.
Oh, it's got a. Let's see what this is.
I mean, it kind of looks bullish.
That's a 10% 5-minute
5-minute
candle.
candle.
Someone just got slipped.
Yep. What's the? Does that say the volume?
No, I don't use volume. You know what?
$10.
Where is it? This RSI. I don't, dude.
Ooh.
Why didn't you just buy whenever RSI was low? Dude, RSI was 1.
Jesus.
I have never seen that on a chart before.
I don't think it's supposed to happen.
I think that's manipulation.
That's just like, yeah, your shit went to 0. Actually, your shit went to 0.
UST still on OKEX spot? Why? Lug, guys. BTC. Lug. I don't know what that means, dude. I don't know what lug.
Lug?
Yeah, he said lug, guys. BTC.
I have no clue.
Is waves pamping?
Waves? Everyone's favorite scam coin.
Oh, nice it is. Oh, nice, guys. Hurry ape in, guys. What could go wrong? Nice. Very cool.
Yeah, so it's a good sign that things like waves and Unfi are
Dude, honestly,
right
like,
in the open.
if this
That makes me feel very confident.
very confident in Bitcoin. Bitcoin to moon from here, boys.
Dude, it's alright though. The storage coins are pumping as well. So Filecoin.
Oh, I saw
Sword
Filecoin.
J,
Very good.
they're going.
Do we get long waves, guys, and 10x our money?
All your money.
Oh, yeah. Ah, nice. Don't worry, it's already down fucking 3%.
Check out EOS right now.
Oh, no. Are you serious? Oh, it came up off the lows, dude. I was literally long
No,
here.
yeah, no, I think it's going down more. What, do you think it's going back up?
It looks pretty bad.
I don't know. I can't trade this shitcoin.
But I'm not even bullshitting, boys. This shit ran the highs. The next stop is here. I ate the loss, so it doesn't fucking matter. I'm literally, can I ban this? I don't want to see this shit ever again, but
Yeah.
oh well, is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, boys.
It's all right. I'm looking at some of the index futures or index perps that you can trade on FTX, and one of the best performing indexes on FTX right now is the Dragon perp, which is a basket of popular Chinese coins, so like IOST,
Oh, is that like
Neo, Quantum, TRX, VET.
Isn't Neo dead?
No, I think they're still. Remember FLM? I think that's in the Neo ecosystem.
This fucking
It's like a Neo chain alt.
piece of shit, dude. Look at
This is the pinnacle of hindsight trading coins, as in you're hell long before the pump, but then you get stopped out because.
Dude, we wasted so much money manipulating this market. If we would have held, we would have been up
I never
significantly.
manipulated any market.
Yeah, well, in a video game.
Oh right.
Yeah, in a video game.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
On testnet.
Oh, yeah, on test.
It
We're
wa-
just testing liquidity.
yeah, it was just fun. It was as a joke.
Definitely just, yeah, we were just joking around, horsing around,
Joshing.
just joshing.
All right, that's everything I got. What, Chad? Do you guys have any questions or want to look at anything? Arbs, we're gonna tell back. Long are we? Yeah, I'm just looking at that. I think it might have topped out.
It's like an NFT platform, right?
I mean, this is a shit coin, so it can just like fucking rip, but I'm not touching this.
You know, with ETH being so strong, you'd expect like ETH alts to be doing a little bit better.
You know what I kind of wanted to look at that I haven't is like some of these Sam coins.
Mm.
Oh
Wait,
man.
like Solana coins?
Yeah. Well, Sam
yeah,
coins.
yeah. Some of them hit like
Jesus Christ.
all-time lows in June.
What else is
Well, Solana coins like Ray, Serum, Oxy, FIDA, Step, Media, Maps. Yeah, Sol has not performed nearly as well as a lot of other alts in the past week. BNB has done very well.
I think it's on my own. Yeah.
I'm not trying to copy trade Salsa, but makes me kind of want to like just buy some BNB spot.
I don't know. I'd sold on my spot.
It's like, you know, CZ coin.
Yeah. It's just flagging.
Big
So,
flag.
I mean, I'll actually set an alert for here.
You know, you can set an alert on that line, right?
I mean,
The trend line.
oh really? Oh.
Yeah, if you click it, and then.
Oh, nice. That's
yeah.
pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. Do it live, boys.
There you go. See, that's what I was. One of these days, hopefully, it'd be cool for Tealstreet to allow you to put, instead of, you know, the regular horizontal bid.
Oh,
have like a
yeah, that's neat.
bid.
That's neat.
I'd like that. Be cool. Yeah, so chat if you have any requests for charts, questions. Did we look at the macro calendar? Like, are there any events this week? I don't think so.
No, there's no events this week or nothing significant.
Nothing significant.
What do you got, chat? Anything at all? Samcoin, FTV. FDV?
No,
Is that a coin?
no.
I feel like buying the market is a decent bet. Probably FTA, FTT, BNB.
TT really.
Although the thing is, I think FTT they're like adding more like coins into the market or something. Like there was like some Ponzi-nomics, terrible tokenomics behind it. I was reading a thread on it. Before anyone take it with a grain of salt and just go research that. But there's definitely some like really shitty tokenomics going on with FTT, I believe. If I start building big short position on ETH now, should come down a little, don't you think? I'm not shorting ETH. No, definitely not going to short ETH. You're literally shorting like one of the strongest coins in the market right now. We just spent like 10 minutes on the ETH BTC chart.
Yeah.
What do you think about 1 inch? I think it's the size of your cock.
Why are you complimenting him? Are you jealous?
Yeah. Micro penis.
Yeah. I mean, depending on where you come from, maybe that's pretty average.
I thought it was big.
I mean, yeah, real big.
Bulls drinking too much dick juice. I will wreck them. Sounds good, dude. Fucking weird weirdos, man. Damn.
Yeah, can we get some bearish propaganda in chat?
Yeah, how many bears we have in chat? Just make me want to actually long. Should I get on my XMR short? I don't know. All right, anything else, boys? Before we wrap it up.
Um, no, I think we're. I can't think of anything else.
I'm bear, and we'll stay bear until 2024. Have fun.
Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, but mark your calendars for the ETH testnet merge. That's this Thursday. I don't know what time. I'll let you look that up for yourselves because you're big boys and big girls, and you can do that.
Pronouns, dude. Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna get myself into trouble. I'm getting off here. Thanks for hopping on, guys.
Yeah.
I'll stream the challenge account later this week, probably a couple times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure on what was it? For sure on Thursday, Wednesday.
What for the merge? That's Thursday.
No, streaming.
Yeah,
I'm scheduled to stream on Thursday, I believe so.
More like you're scheduled to scream.
Got him.
Oh boy.
All right. Well, let me see if I can play this one song on the way out.
Oh, a little outro. Song, you got something planned? Are you gonna sing for us?
Dude, you're gonna see here.
Oh boy.
I was just introduced to it today.
I'm excited.
Yeah, you should be. Okay.
What? What is this?
Goodbye, my friends in chat. I will never know your names. Every day it's the same.
Oh boy.
It's time to call it. Anyways, I'm heading out. I don't know where to be. I'm just a small PP. And it's all such. Sometimes it's sad.
It's a banger, right?
Yeah. Emotional. It's a good song as the market starts to
Rip. Yeah, this is for all the bears out there, you motherfuckers. Get wrecked, bitch. Damn right. We told your asses. Bitch.
Oh yeah, should we do some plugs? Do a couple plugs. If you're not already following Mistakes on Twitter,
You're right.
what's your at?
I'm tossing it in, guys. It's Mistakes Trader. Very very innovative.
Yeah.
Follow me.
Yeah, follow Mistakes on Twitter or get banned. I know how to check. And anything else?
That's everything from me. Oh, if you wait. If you want to sign up for Tealstreet and you haven't yet,
oh yeah, you gotta plug your other thing.
Sign up using my link.
Yeah.
I'm good at this, guys.
Yeah, trade.tealstreet.io/mistakes. Now be sure to spell it incorrectly.
On purpose.
Yeah.
You gonna hit your plugs?
Yeah, create an account on tealstreet.io using Mistakes' his ref link, his yeah, that's it really. And to everyone that was, using Tealstreet when we were having a little bit of connection issues, thank you for your patience. Appreciate that. We're working hard to get everything 100%.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for getting on with me, lad. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you too. Appreciate chat for hanging out and coming in. We'll see you guys very soon, very shortly.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you guys make a lot of money.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Catch you next time.